Spending a lot of time at home the past 2 months, it's made us realize that maybe we have too much stuff and, well, nowhere to put it. Taylor Rachko of Distinctive Design and Storage Solutions is here to help. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning, Amanda. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. You know, I have a big to-do list. I'm going to be off in a couple of weeks, and boy, do I have some plans to reorganize, declutter, get some stuff out of there. So I would imagine that you're hearing the same from some of your clients, huh?
Oh, exactly. It's spring cleaning time, and obviously we have all the time in the world to get ourselves ready and organized as could be. So I've been actually, this week has been super busy with some calls, getting some closets and everything like that, yeah.
So you are able to continue to work with clients during this time?
We recently just started going with clients. We're following all the recommendations of masks, keeping it to a one-person crew, things like that. So
very good.
Yeah.
So you guys are being safe. But for folks who maybe, they're at home, they want to try to go it alone a little bit, right? They need just a little bit of direction. So you can help with that. You have kind of like a 3-step process here.
I do. I call it FAVE without the E. So flexibility is the first step, accessibility, and then visibility. Basically, flexibility is obviously our lives change every year almost. There's when you're single, or when you're married, things change. So you need a flexible system, which means you can add shelves, you can take things out, you can add basically to evolve to your life. Accessibility is basically, we always want things right away. So our keys, maybe like leave them by the front door. You want to have easy access to all your everyday things. And then visibility, we like to keep it consistent. So either clear boxes that you can physically see, like Christmas decor or something like that, or labeling and color coding works super well with subjects or even office items to organize those.
So this is a way for people to not only maybe organize, but stay organized?
Correct. That is one thing my customers have a little bit of trouble with. Once we put a system in place, it doesn't seem to kind of continue. But with children, if you have a system in place and you continue to do that with this system, you're more likely to succeed, because if you have that flexible system, you can continue to change it as your needs change.
Yeah.
So,
and as you said, we're kind of always changing all the time. And I didn't think about products that are flexible as far as, taking things off, moving things here and there. I didn't even really think that was an option. So I'd imagine you guys have some products that can help people out with that.
Absolutely. So, one of the things I get all the time is wire. Unfortunately, most of the systems with wire don't move. So, you have, X amount of space between those shelves. With our system, you have shelf after shelf after shelf. You can add a basket in. So it's in that way, it's super changing as far as getting all your shoes in that cupboard or
you mean I can continue to get more and more shoes if I want them?
Absolutely.
And just keep adding baskets as I go.
I did just do a shoe wall for one of my customers.
Wow, wonderful. I like where you're going here. And then you mentioned kids. So kids can actually probably play a role here in helping everybody stay organized, right?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Toys, like especially with if you don't have the storage, you go up. So there's all different sorts of ways we can go at it, and that's what I like. That's what I do when I try to meet with my customers. Kind of go to the root of their issue, root of their problem. If you do have kids, I do go a certain route. If you don't have kids, I go a different route. I kind of get to the bottom of what they truly are trying to get out of their specific space.
And I like what you said also about visibility and those clear plastic storage containers, because I know sometimes we might think something looks pretty a certain way or in a certain color, but I find that if I can't see it, I don't even know it's there. And then, months down the road, I do reorganize or clean out something and go, oh, I could have been using this.
Yeah, it's not realistic. So that's the visibility. That's the 3 key components to, putting a system in place and being successful with it.
Yeah, staying organized, and I think that helps our lives all around. So if folks want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
419-517-4458, and we have our showroom next to Harley Davidson on Central Avenue. Our address is 7944 West Central Avenue.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. And here's to hoping that I can get organized here in a couple of weeks.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks,
Have a
Taylor.
good day.
You too. Take